welcome back to NSHSS 101. I'm your host, Alice Ramirez, and today I'm joined by someone amazing, Cali Good. Callie, I'm so excited to have you here today. Let's jump right in. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. So I'm a junior in Colony High School, which is in California. I'm not as involved inside of school as I am outside, but I am in the theater program. I was Key Club president 2 terms ago, and this will be my third year, like in theater and drama and all of that stuff. And then I'm also in something called civic engagement. Outside of school, I do like reading, I like to work out, and I'm getting into volunteering, and I should be starting a new job soon.
That's really cool. Thanks for
Thank
sharing
you.
that about yourself.
Mhm.
Now, I want to ask you the second question. What's something people might be surprised to learn about you?
Let me see. Okay, so something I think that people may not like expect about me is that I actually have 6 siblings. I am the second youngest of 7. My oldest sibling is 29, and then my youngest turns 10 next month.
Yeah, that's a lot of siblings, and I only have one, so yeah.
It's a lot.
So let's get into what drives you. What motivates you most as a student?
As a student, I think I get most of my motivation from my peers. I love learning and I love, success and being in an environment with other students that have similar goals, and seeing them also push themselves kind of inspires me to just continue learning and getting better every day.
That's amazing to hear. And with that kind of motivation, what's one thing you're really proud of accomplishing in high school so far?
One thing that I'm super proud of is my ambassadorship. I think that's the word for it. I'm an ambassador for NSHSS, this program, and then I'm also an ambassador for Big Future, which is college sport.
Congratulations on that. I did not know that about you.
Thank you.
Now, looking ahead, what's your biggest ambition right now, and how do you see it shaping your future?
My biggest ambition right now is to get into the FBI. I have essentially my entire career planned out, so most of what I do is geared towards that. I'm taking like forensics courses and criminal justice and public health classes and things like that, and learning about like behavioral analysis through my psych class as well, so that I can just get into the FBI. And that's kind of like my biggest goal, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. What do you want to be in the FBI?
I want to go into something called the Behavioral Analysis Unit and be a special agent. So I would help solving repeated violent crimes against mainly adults.
Wow, that's amazing. Big
Thank you.
aspiration you have there.
Yeah.
So now let's talk NSHSS. How did you first hear about NSHSS and what made you want to join?
So I first heard about NSHSS through a lot of my classmates when I was in my freshman year. I remember a lot of my classmates had gotten their invitation letters and I didn't get mine, so I didn't know what it was. But I ended up doing a lot of research because I wanted to know more about it. And then I ended up getting my invite a couple months later, and it was pretty cool. And I saw like all the network opportunities that are there and the scholarships and the ways that it can help and just open doors, so that made me want to join.
That's amazing. My area, we don't see too many NSHSS members, so the fact that you have several in your school is pretty awesome.
Mhm.
Because I know I'm the only one at my school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wow.
Well, my sister too, but
Oh,
I
okay.
told her about it and she got the invite.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, what's something about joining NSHSS that no one really talks about?
I don't think people talk about how casual it feels sometimes, because like it is a very great opportunity and it's a wonderful organization and it's filled with a lot of cool things, but all of the people in it are just regular people. So sometimes it just feels like a really big group of friends that are all driven and smart and come from different walks of life.
That was a very beautiful way to describe it. It's a very nice perspective, and the way you described it is very true.
Thank you.
When you signed up for your first NSHSS event, what caught you off guard?
I was really caught off guard by the communication of it all because the advisor that I had for my event was frequently emailing me and she was very quick to respond. And I had so much information that I was given really clearly, and it kind of just made the entire process a lot less jarring.
Do events fill up quickly, and how do you make sure you don't miss out?
Yes, I do think events tend to fill up pretty quickly. And once registration opens, it can be gone like this in a few weeks sometimes. So to get around this, I think it's really helpful to actually visit the NSHSS like website, and they have a schedule lining out all of the upcoming events for about a year in advance. And it helps to just stay posted so you know what's coming before it opens. That way you can be one of the first people to sign up.
What is one NSHSS event that had the biggest impact on you so far?
So far, I've only actually attended one event, and that was the Summer Ivy League tour. But it had such an insane impact on like who I am socially and how I view other people. It was my first time actually being around other people that were really like-minded and had a lot of the same goals as I did. And they were smart and driven, but they still acted like regular kids. And we all got to exercise so much freedom and just explore so many different cities basically on our own, and it felt like a preview into the future that I was building for myself.
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes I feel like in the little city that I live in, I don't have a lot of people like that too. So I feel the same way you feel about NSHSS.
Yeah, it's great.
Looking back, what's one thing you wish you knew before joining NSHSS?
I think I wish I knew how important it is to be involved because NSHSS is very much like a you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink type of thing. It's an organization of a bunch of opportunities that are like right in front of you, but if you don't take the initiative to go and utilize those opportunities, you're not going to get as much as you could from the program.
That's true. And that's also really good advice that a lot of
Mhm.
people take for granted, that they
Yeah.
think that the organization is supposed to come to them but they have the resources there and they have to go get it.
Yeah.
What's your pro tip for getting the most out of NSHSS?
My
I know
pro
you just
tip,
said about the horse and the water
yeah.
thing, but you want to elaborate on that a little more?
Yeah, sure. My pro tip is to talk to other people in the program because one of the strengths in this organization is the insane networking opportunities that you have. And it's also just that's the way that the world works too. So not only is it really good practice, but it can set you up for a lot of good connections in your future, just around the country and also around the world.
You're right. That was really powerful what you said there.
Mhm.
If you had to sum up your NSHSS experience in one word, what would it be and why?
If I had to sum up my experience in one word, it would be revealing. NSHSS has revealed so many things that I wouldn't have otherwise known just about like the world and how things work in other people. And not only that, but it revealed a lot of traits about myself that I wasn't really aware of, like my drive and my ambition and how much I actually really love talking to other people. All of that stuff was shown to me through this organization.
You sound very passionate, and I love that.
Thank you.
Cali good. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your NSHSS story. And to everyone watching, if you're looking for real experiences and real advice, this is exactly why NSHSS 101 exists. I'm Annalise Ramirez, and this was Cali.